December 31st, 2025, here in northwest Oklahoma. It's about 65 degrees, normal amount of breeze. And today on Dirty's Chop Shop, we're going to be making some Chili Verde. Okay, to start with, we got to make our salsa, which we're gonna put just less than 2 pounds of tomatillos, 6 jalapenos, 6 serranos, 7 cloves of garlic, and half of a medium white onion. We're gonna boil those for a while. We're gonna roast these 2 poblanos so we can get the skin off of them. When your poblanos get roasted and they're looking like this, so you've been rolling them on the grill for 10 minutes or so, you have your produce bag with a little bit of water in there, put it in there, put your other one in there, and you're gonna just seal those up for about 20 minutes, and then the peel will come off of them real nice. Getting closer to boiling. The tomatillos and chilies and onion and garlic have been on the fire for about 20 minutes. You can see the tomatillos are starting to change colors. We're getting close, probably less than 10 minutes. This will be ready to pull off the fire. Chilies are done. The tomatillos got done a little earlier, so we already pulled them out. When they get a nice lighter color, you'll be able to tell and just pull them. And now that the peppers and stuff are starting to split, we're going to pull this and let it cool for a minute, and then we'll turn it into some delicious salsa. So after you've sweated your poblanos that you roasted earlier, you'll just take them out like this. And you should be able to take a knife and just, because the peel should just come off real nice like that. All the peels off. Yeah, you can just split it on one side. Cut around your stem. And the majority of your seeds should come out with the stem, which doesn't matter if they're in there or not. And that's how you clean a roasted poblano. Alright, now for the salsa, we'll start out. We got our poblanos in there. They've been peeled already, cleaned. I already showed that. And our tomatillos to start with. And we'll just start pulsing. jalapenos that we boiled. And we'll get some of these serranos and garlic in there. And we're probably going to have to do multiple batches. And let's see, we'll put, I guess, we'll go for half of a medium white onion. Couple more chilies. And for a batch of salsa this size, I'd put about a tablespoon of salt. And you probably have to do it in multiple batches. We're having to do this. We're taking it out and adding stuff. And then we'll mix it all together and re-blend it a couple of times before we're done. It's going to be thicker than I really want, so I'm going to end up adding some of this chili sauce to it, some of the chili water from where we boiled the chilies and the tomatillos. So that'll be what I get it to the consistency I like. Put a couple of ladlefuls of water in here. And see where that goes. Nicer consistency there. What we did have. So we'll just keep going until we get it where we want. So I'll mix that in with the other. Going to add about half a bunch of cilantro. Just kind of pull the tops off and tear it in half, and there it goes. Okay, I got this 12-inch Dutch oven heating up here. I'm going to move the lid and add about 2 tablespoons of your choice of neutral cooking oil. And we'll be adding about 2 pounds of what was pork chops that we cubed up because that's what the bargain was today. I'm going to throw them bones in there for flavor, so if you're eating it, watch out for the bones. And there's salt and pepper to your liking. We'll start with about that much salt. We'll brown this up for a minute. A couple of pieces of Osage orange on the fire right now. It's really good and hot. Put this black iron good and hot. Pork's cooking down real nice. It won't be too much longer, and we're going to add some chicken broth to it. Pork's nice and brown. Most of the moisture's cooked off. We just have a little bit of our originally cooking oil in there. And at this point, we'll take chicken broth, and we'll probably end up using almost all this. Actually, I think we're going to go right about there. So that's probably closer to 2/3 of a quart of chicken broth. We'll bring this to a boil, let it boil for a while in the chicken broth, and then we'll add our salsa in here after a while. Pork's at a nice boil in the chicken broth. Smells really good. I'm sure those bones are going to put some nice flavor in there too. So we're going to let this cook for maybe an hour, and then we'll put in the salsa. Okay, so our pork's been cooking in the chicken broth at a pretty good boil for close to an hour. I'm going to add in a tablespoon of cumin and about a teaspoon of oregano. Mix. Smells really nice. We're going to come in with our salsa. Let it stir, see what we think. Yeah, you think that looks good, or a little more salsa? Yeah, we'll call. I think I'm going to put a little more salsa. Man, I'd say that's probably pretty good. And we got a decent amount of salsa to do some other stuff with. So, now we're just going to simmer this for a while. Let it all get good and flavored together. Alright, our Chili Verde is cooking right along. It's nice. Yeah, that's about right. A lot of bubbling and stuff going on there. I'm going to put these 4 potatoes that I have peeled and cubed in the pot. I'm stretching it. That'll make people think they're getting more than they are. And I just like potatoes in my Chili Verde. So that'll finish, and about the time those potatoes are soft, it should be done. Looks like this Chili Verde is got a nice consistency of gravy. The potatoes are starting to get nice and soft. The meat's falling apart, so we're going to say that this Chili Verde is done. I'd like to wish everybody a safe and happy New Year, and thanks for dropping by the chop.